DMPSJ, the Office of the Deputy Mayor of Public Safety and Justice, provides direction, guidance, support, and coordination to the DC public safety agencies to develop and lead interagency public safety initiatives and to improve the quality of life in DC neighborhoods. My name is Julie Sywell. I'm a management analyst with DMPSJ, and I have my wonderful colleague here assisting me, Seata Savoy. She's a program advisor for DMPSJ. So a quick overview of the program. In FY26, we have approximately $2 million that's designed to promote public safety and health through evidence-based activities for residents, workers, or visitors within the areas served in the surrounding areas of the commercial districts. Award sizes may vary, but eligible organizations can be funded for a minimum of $25,000 for projects that meet criteria outlined in this RFA. All expenditures using grant funds must conclude by September 30th, 2026. The goals are to promote and improve public safety, public health within the commercial district and surrounding areas through various evidence-based activities, and to share results and lessons learned through implementation of a Safe Commercial Corridors program and other public safety implemented by the organization. The Safe Commercial Corridors Grant Program will fund the following activities: relationship building with residents, workers, businesses, and regular visitors, connecting residents, workers, visitors, and businesses with resource available through district government agencies and direct service providers, providing safe passage for individuals who request accompany walking to transit or to their vehicles, assisting business owners with improvements to their security and safety systems and protocols, responding to individuals with substance use disorders and implementing harm reduction strategies, implementing de-escalation techniques, deterring crime and public safety violations, liaising with residents, workers, businesses, visitors, district public safety and health agencies, direct service providers in the community, and others as appropriate, providing culturally competent services and programming, and implementing other innovative strategies to promote public safety. In FY24, the Safe Commercial Corridors Grant Program, commercial districts were defined as downtown, Adams Morgan, and Shaw. Per legislation for FY25 and now FY26, Safe Commercial Corridors Grant is open to organizations in the district working to promote public safety and health through evidence-based activities for residents, workers, visitors within the area served by the organization and surrounding area, the commercial district. So the program timeline really quickly, on the 18th, we issued our request for applications. Today we're having the pre-application conference. By next Friday, or no, not next Friday, the following Friday, sorry, July 11th, final questions must be submitted by 5 p.m. for any questions, or questions, of course, can be submitted earlier. By the 14th, Monday, applications are due in Zoom grants, and applications must be submitted in Zoom grants. No later than Monday, September 1st, we will be notifying applicants of awards, and the date of the grant award is through September 30th, 2026. Here's again the program application deadlines. In Zoom grants by Monday, July 14th. Manual applications will not be accepted, and any proposal outside of this timeline after July 14th will not be accepted. The grant application, this is all in the RFA as well, that goes over the applicant profile, proposal narrative, project work plan template, budget summary, and then there's other required documents that are in the attachment section in Zoom grants. Those include, if applicable, a 501c3 letter, current DC business license, standard of assurances, number of documents listed. And this is, our presentation is going to be online as well for everyone. But all of these need to be attached into Zoom grants. So I'll let folks take a second to review. Grant awards may be used to pay for the following costs: salary and fringe benefits for staff, equipment, training materials, uniforms, first aid, other medical materials and equipment, and other materials and equipment for purposes of implementing the Safe Commercial Corridors program. Integration of technology into existing or new systems operated by MPD, other specific and approved costs that improve public safety and health pursuant to the plan. Grant funds may not be used for the following: rent, food, travel, lobbying, expenses made prior to the award, financing existing debt, and expenses that are reimbursed by a different grant from DC government, personal use, or other uses not related to business identified in this grant. This is a competitive solicitation. DMPSJ does not guarantee funding amounts, nor funding source based on previous awards. Here's the scoring criteria. This is also in the RFA. Scoring is based on the organization information capacity, the initiative project proposal, the evaluation and sustainability, the budget and financial management. Okay, so again, to ensure fairness and consistency, all questions not addressed in the RFA must be submitted in writing, or we can take questions right now. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and we can hop to any questions. Okay, great. Any questions that folks may have today, and then these will also be listed and posted onto our website as well, so folks can access that way. And let me look at the chat too to see.
Yeah, there's a question in the chat, Julie.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Julie, I posted a couple of questions that I had.
Kristen, I don't know the answer to that. The Clean Hands form, the dates on that, I'm gonna have to get back to you. So in April 2025, or do we need one within the last 30 days? Let me look into that. And then the tax affidavit, I believe there's a longer name for that document, the tax affidavit document, but let me see. And that may be in the RFA, like the full name, because that sounds a little like, I'm not sure, just seeing that also.
Yeah, right. I was like, that's probably referring to something, but
I think
it's
it
not
is.
clear. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will get back to you. Well, I won't get back to you individually, but we will, if we do email you, we will also post that on our website with the answer to those two questions.
Okay, great. Yeah, we pull Clean Hands all the time. And
Okay.
I was just, if we can use that April 1, it'll just save a step.
Yeah, let me check on the dates for that. Unless, Seattle, you don't know that offhand, do you? She may not know that. I'll check on that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Julie, as you go through your presentation, I'll put a response in the chat.
Oh, okay, great.
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Any other questions from folks today?
So at first read of the RFA, it doesn't appear that it has changed substantially from last year. Is that right?
I would say that's correct. I think we're still going based on the legislation. That hasn't changed. So the RFA is going to be very similar to FY25 for FY26. Yes.
Okay.
Funding amounts the same. Yeah. So I think it's going to look very similar.
Okay, great. All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing jumped out as being different from last year, so
No.
I just sort of wanted to confirm that.
No, there's not any big surprises. Yeah. So
okay. All right, great.
yeah. Just to clarify, are the three okay? Hi, Sarah. So no, the areas are not. That was in FY24. This grant kind of came middle of the year, of the fiscal year. And those were the three areas that were originally identified, were downtown, Adams Morgan, and Shaw, that funding was only available for those areas. But it is now, as of FY25 and FY26, the grant is open to anyone, anywhere in DC. So we, I think we're missing one or two wards this year, but we have most wards are represented this year, other than I think 3 and 4. But we've had Ward 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8 that we have grantees that are awardees for FY25. So absolutely not. The geography is the entire district. It's open. Thanks for your question, though. Is there anything official list of quarters that, no. So I know, great question. There is not anything that specifies what is commercial. Yeah, it's so I'm not sure but there isn't anything we have that's defining what a commercial corridor is exactly. Yeah. Any other questions from folks? Okay, and again, if you have questions, until next week, we'll be accepting questions online. Any questions and all the questions presented here today will be posted as well online. Okay, and okay, so Sarah, that answered your question. Okay, great. Okay, that's it for me. We can wrap up if no one else has anything. Thank you all so much for attending, and the recording will also be posted online. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye-bye.